Alright, today we're going to be comparing the DeWalt ToughSystem and the Milwaukee Packout. Downfalls, upswings, durability, and overall functionality. This is the three-piece set of the DeWalt ToughSystem and the Milwaukee Packout. They both come with 3 different size toolboxes. Price point, you're at about $150 with the DeWalt and about $280 retail with the Milwaukee Packout. As far as space goes, I do believe you have more space in the Milwaukee Packout than you do with the DeWalt ToughSystem. My system is obviously customized to me. You can customize it however you want. The foam inserts are not included inside the system, but it does come with these bins and the smaller bins up inside the lid for storage. I obviously have blades in mine, and the other one is empty. But you can put anything you want as far as bits and other miscellaneous objects in there. The Packout comes with this setup on both sides. I have mine taken out, but it does come with a setup like so. You can put bins, bits, and other miscellaneous objects in there, including trays for the bottom. Now this is where we come into the functionality of it. You can detach both systems off of their setup by a couple simple steps. On the DeWalt ToughSystem, there's a latch on one side and a latch on the other. System comes off, take it with you. Milwaukee Packout, one lever, pull forward, it's ready to go. As far as the bottom box, or the second box, opens the same way. You also have to have the handles down on both sets of boxes before the lids will open, otherwise they fall down onto your hands, which is not pleasant. So here's the 2 bottom boxes. These are the portability part of the ToughSystem and the Milwaukee Packout. This is the way it's portable. DeWalt also has other options that we can go over later to move these boxes. Milwaukee's kind of stuck to this system if you want it mobile. That is, I believe, one of the downfalls of the Milwaukee compared to the ToughSystem. So let's start with the comparison of the lower rolling totes. To tell you the truth, I've had a lot more luck, to be honest, with the Milwaukee Packout. I have had it for about 6 months now. I have had the DeWalt ToughSystem for about a month and a half. The only thing I can visually see going wrong with the Milwaukee Packout is one of the hinge pins here is sliding out. Other than that, it's been very nice. I know it says don't step on here, but I use it as a stool all the time. Now the DeWalt ToughSystem has been a different story. Every time I open my trailer, practically, I see another piece of it on the floor of my trailer. There is a break in the hinge here. This hinge pin on this side has completely slid out. And as you can see, the whole system is loose. Oh, and the other clip to hold the top of the ToughSystem is gone. It actually broke in two pieces. Again, you find it on the floor of your trailer. We will move on to the middle-sized box. The DeWalt features a small handle in the top of the box, which is not necessarily a downfall. It's just personal preference. As you're locking it on, you would usually lock this side, which as you can see is missing. You would lock this on, and then you'd have your door. Then that's what you would do to be mobile. The Milwaukee Packout, again, one-handed. You can see that it has a full-size handle that pops up. And locks in. I forgot, I can't do that with this one. Now the top boxes are somewhat the same. Locking in. Now durability wise, we also have another hinge pin sliding and making its way out, which caught onto something and is now kind of just hanging there. To move the handles on these boxes, one of them you twist it back and pull it up, which makes the system mobile. This one is kind of loose because of the way it's broken, but overall works very nice when it's in one piece. The Milwaukee Packout, there's a center button if you want to get in here that lets the tool system up. Also one-handed, rolls very nice. I do find that the Milwaukee Packout, which has, as you can see, a bigger wheel, is a lot easier to go over rougher terrain than the DeWalt ToughSystem, just because of the size of the wheel. Not detrimental, but sometimes it's better. We can talk a little bit about the accessories that I have for the Milwaukee Packout and the DeWalt ToughSystem. I know that the DeWalt ToughSystem has a parts carrier. I do not, unfortunately, have it. I have the tote. Also locks on, just like all the other boxes. They do have a radio, they have a cooler, and DeWalt has a racking system that you can buy that these boxes slide into a lot easier than pulling them all off individually if you want to get to the bottom box. They also have what's called the DS carrier, which is more like a dolly, a two-wheel dolly that you can also use as a full two-wheel dolly when you don't have the boxes on it. That you just lift up the handles here on the side, and they have arms that come out that slide on and off of it. The Milwaukee Packout unfortunately does not have that option. They do have a bunch of accessories. They do not have a radio or a cooler that locks onto the system like the DeWalt ToughSystem does. The DeWalt ToughSystem radio locks right onto the system. Milwaukee does not have that option. I believe they do have more accessories, including open top totes. lock onto the system, so if it's in your van, in your trailer, you just lock it right on and it'll never spill over because it's connected right to the top of the box. These containers also will lock to the bottom of the totes, so you can put it right on the bottom of the tote and carry it right in with you. And you can also lock these onto the top of the mid-size box underneath the handle as you have the handle lifted up, which will not be an option on the DeWalt. So let's look at how they strap into the trailer. We can start with the Milwaukee Packout. As you can see, you come in, there's dedicated points on the side where you can run the strap through. There's no shifting, there's no moving, and it straps tight to the wall. The DeWalt, somewhat the same, except there's nothing holding the strap in place besides just the lip of the toolbox. They both hold tight. There is obviously some difference in how they stay when the trailer's in movement. We can go over that later. Okay, wrapping up the video for the DeWalt ToughSystem and the Milwaukee Packout. I obviously will be heading back for the Packout and probably returning the DeWalt ToughSystem. It's not so tough. I just, for the money, I know that the Packout is more money initially, and the DeWalt might have more mobile options, but if the toolboxes aren't staying together right and aren't all that durable or tough, then I don't really think buying the racking system or the carrier would be a good option. The racking system for the house is $109 alone. From what I understand, the one for the van or the trailer is $200, and the DS carrier, I believe, hovers around $180, $190. So when it comes down to it, it's nice to be able to pull one box off at a time, even if it's in the bottom box, because we all know how it is when you got one tool you need to get out of the top and then one tool you need to get out of the very bottom. I mean, it does kind of suck. But when it comes down to it, if the stuff is not going to stay together after a month and a half, I can't see buying it. But that is one person's opinion. It might work out different for somebody else. Maybe I was doing something wrong. You can leave that in the comments. Maybe I shouldn't have strapped it to the wall on top of the tote. Maybe, I don't know. But feel free to comment. Like if you liked it, dislike if you didn't like it. And thank you for watching.